Baby girl Wendy, salute.
Award. Bozo wanted it. Yo, stop the music, hold the phone. This ain't for the throne, it's for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight. This right here, this is your spotlight, you bozo. Dedicated grind music. Listen, Bozo, you been a bozo since Monday, wake up call. Tripped over your ego, took a legendary fall. You been bozoing hard, no cap, a total disgrace. Got lost in the building, forgot your own face. You seek the blunder, you hunt for the fail. Then come get this trophy, you winning by mail. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it. Just take it. You earned it. Regrets, man, you collect them like they're limited editions. Made a wrong turn and started 3 new competitions. You bozo the meeting. You bozo the deal. You bozoed your lunch. How you mess up a meal, but you own it. You don't deny it. You walk in the flame. They call you a bozo. You just ask them to say your name. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it. Just take it. You earned it. What is a bozo is? It's a state of mind. Leaving common sense and all your reason behind. It's an art form, a masterpiece of oops. A permanent vacation in the land of whoops. So hold your head, you magnificent man. You're the king of the clowns, putting skills to the test. Bozo of the week, yeah, you. Bozo. 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 Bozo.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let them know we back. We back. We back. We is back, people. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the people. Solution. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. You understand? Y'all already know how it go down, man. Bozo of the Week Award, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. What we do from Wednesday to Friday, we get the names together, we throw them in a poll, you understand? And we get our show going. We pull up here. We pull up here to have fun. You know what I mean? Get our joke on. You understand? In that order. You dig? In that order. You know what I'm saying? In that order. We don't come up here and try to land in no, well, I ain't gonna say that. Out of fun. Disclaimer. Out of fun. All jokes and giggles. You dig? Out of fun. Let's just put that out there. Out of fun. Jokes and jiggles. Baby girl Wendy, salute. I appreciate the pull up. Yes, sir. Salute to baby girl Wendy. First one in the building. City Bama, salute, man. I appreciate the pull up. The real Judge Freshly, salute. I appreciate the pull up. Kenzo in the building, man. I appreciate the pull up, man. You understand? I appreciate that member for 6 months. I appreciate that. Each one teach one. Become a member, support 050 Bucks, Mr. Shoot Right Back. Don't be the bozo of the week. That's a fact. We gonna leave that up there. That's a whole fact. That is a whole fact, people. That is just a whole fact, Lieutenant. You know what I mean? Cash App worked very well. You already know, man. I'm one of those who got that $ in that chat, man. You can super chat a brother. You know what I mean? Send a sticker. However, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Just be a part of something great, because I ain't gonna lead y'all wrong. You understand? You know, again, you know, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We taking names, Judge Freshly. Yes, sir. We need them names out there. We need them names out there. We got 3 names in the hat already, which I'm gonna put the poll. Actually, I might put the poll on while this show going. You know what I mean? So I know we ain't gonna do 4. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do 4 names. And out of the 4 names tomorrow, we pick the Bozo. You dig what I mean? But you know, any name you got, you throw out there, we gonna put in. I do not pick the names myself, people. You know what I mean? I think that would not be fair. If you feel that I'm a Bozo, you can also throw me in there as a nominee as well. You understand? It's all about Friday. Who gets the most votes? This is how you become the Bozo. Who gets the most votes? Nobody's hand picking nobody. If people vote for you to be the Bozo, some may do it anonymously. You know what I mean? Some may just come up here and wow you up. You dig? But once you pick that person, you know, the motive is for you to explain why you feel this guy's a Bozo or this female's a Bozo. You know what I mean? We just have fun with it, man. You know what I mean? We have fun with it. And like I said, if you rock with whoever you rock with and they feel some kind of way, then they don't really rock with you. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of the matter. They don't really rock with you. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to be back with it. You know what I mean? We gonna throw in a little bit of celebrity bozos as well. You know what I mean? So if you got any celebrity bozos you feel that been bozoing, it's only right. You know what I mean? You throw their name out there and we have fun, man. You know what I mean? This show is about having fun, man. We used to have fun, you know what I mean, when we first was getting right, and we gonna have fun now. Ain't gonna change. You dig? We gonna rock out just like how we left off. We gonna rock out. No change. You know, so we can get the people, you know what I mean, out of the bushes and come be a part of it. You know what I mean? Share the live. You know, let them know that, you know, 050 Bucks is live. He got the Bozo joint. Pop out and have fun. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of the back and forth going on. Um, it is what it is. You know, I really ain't got too much to, speak on that. You know, it is what it is. You know, but it's gonna be my job to recap off it. This is why we drop from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We pick the Bozo. So I do my research from Wednesday to Friday, or pretty much from Monday through Friday. I see who doing what. I see who out here going out bad, and then they make the cut. You know what I mean? They make the cut. It's all fun and games. Like I said, I'm a participant as well. So you feel like I'm out here bozoing, you got the right to put me in that nominee. You know what I mean? You got the right to put me in that nominee. I got a right to be in that poll. I mean, me personally, I've been bozoing. You know what I mean? But my bozoing is different from y'all bozoing. I say that again. My bozoing is different from y'all bozoing. You know what I mean? But I definitely been bozoing. I might just put myself in there just because. You dig? Because I definitely been bozoing, man, and I own that. You know what I mean? But again, it ain't the same bozo when y'all do. Y'all dudes is on social media bozoing, arguing with females, going back and forth with dudes, asking what's dudes' body size, body weight, body height. Like that's out of pocket. You know what I mean? That's definitely out of pocket. You dig? Even when it come down to arguing with the females, it's cool, but to be known for doing that, sometimes you got to take that L, man. I mean, that's just how I've been raised, man. Sometimes you take that L, whether it's fun games or whatever, man. Take that L, man. No man should be arguing no female. That's just that. You know what I mean? I ain't saying y'all may not have no words. Y'all may have some words, but to keep going on with it, you know what I mean? That's straight bozo activity. You know what I mean? And my man words, you know what I mean? NBA, no bozos allowed. That's that new shit I'm jacking, man. NBA, no bozos allowed. You understand? Matter of fact, I might make some merch on that. You know what I mean? Might make some merch on that. That's a fact. But other than that, we back like we never left, man. Um, again, like I said, I've been bozoing, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, dropping the ball. So, before I get into my show, you know what I'm saying? If you got somebody, a loved one, family member, and they rocking with you, show that in return. You know what I'm saying? Show that in return. Show that in return. You know what I mean? You can't lose with doing that. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel appreciated. You understand what I'm saying? Because trust me, when you no longer have that people, yeah, it's an ugly look. You know what I mean? So I'm here to let y'all know now to save y'all from the headache. You dig? And it may not work for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But just, a little, a little, how would I say, I didn't forgot the word. Advice. You know what I mean? A little advice. You know what I mean? Don't, you got somebody there, don't push them away, man. And by any means, never abuse, someone else's, feelings, whether it's a negative vibe, positive vibe, never disrespect that. You know what I mean? Never disrespect that. You know what I mean? Because you never know, you know what I mean, you will ever get that back. You know what I mean? And that's a hell of a fight. You dig? So, I just wanted to get that out there, because I see, even on bigger stands, a lot of that's going on, you know what I mean, in the world. You know what I mean? A lot of people walking around, just walking around. You know what I mean? Really don't got no life. The things that they doing, they get in their own way. And I'm talking social media. You press live on certain people's pages, it's like you never left. You know what I mean? Like you never left. And it's a sad thing, but I ain't up here to try to tell nobody how to run their show, what they need to do, none of that. You know what I mean? You do what you do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? And trust me, I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? I'm gonna win. So people, again, man, if you got somebody that's rocking with you, holding you down, a person that'll lift your spirits, a person that go in a dark alley with you against 100 niggas, you know what I mean? Respect that. You know what I mean? Them people don't come. They come a dime a dozen, man. You know what I mean? Respect that. You know what I mean? So pretty much, man, if you got it in you to do, try to save the situation earlier than later. You understand me? So now y'all ready, man. You rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. You know what I mean? All I try to do is just keep it real. You know what I mean? If I can't keep it real, I can't do nothing else. Blackout, TSTV, salute, man. Appreciate the pull up. You dig? So, that's one thing that I can hold myself accountable for. You know what I mean? I never want to mislead my people. And I ain't gonna never do that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna always keep it in mano y mano. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I'm gonna always keep it mano y mano, people. And that's all I know how to do. So, as y'all heard, end of the show, you know what I mean? My man Bug pulled up. He's serving 28 years, you know what I mean, on a life plus 20 to 40 sentence. You dig? So, that be my focus, you know what I mean? And one of those, you know what I mean, where you could never take, like I said, a friendship for granted. You know what I mean? Because you'll never know if you even go, see that person again. So that's one of my reasons why I'm saying, yo, man up, mano y mano. You know what I mean? You either gonna live or let live. You know what I mean? You got guys like that that's doing better than a lot of people out here in this world. That's out here bozoing. You know what I mean? Renegade in the building. Salute, my God. Shout out to my man Renegade Site Production, man. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. Any intros, logos, beats. You know what I mean? Holla at my man Renegade Society Production. You there, he definitely got it for you. You know what I mean? He definitely got it for you. You understand? So make sure y'all go tune into that. That's a fact. And yo, don't ignore that message that my man Kenzo giving out. You know what I mean? Become a member, man. You know what I mean? Become a member. You know what I mean? Hit that cash app. You know what I mean? I'm seeing everybody else do it. Why not? You dig? That cash app, hit that super chat. You know what I'm saying? I am a monetized channel, people. You dig? I am a monetized channel. You know what I mean? So with all that being said, y'all already know. Y'all rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. You understand me? And at the end of the day, y'all know how we give it up, man. This is the Bozo Awards. You understand me? This is the Bozo of the Week Awards. We'll be pick that winner on Friday. You did Wednesday, Thursday. We pretty much talk about who out here bozoing, and we get to it. You know, we get enough people come out that chat, come out them bushes. You know what I mean, and enjoy the show. You know what I mean. I will be dropping the link. This is a non-bias, no bias going on. Even if it's towards me. If I don't rock with you or not, you can pull up. You can talk your ish. You already know I'm all right with it. It ain't about nothing over here. I know who I be in real life. You understand me? And that's a fact. You dig? So y'all know how I give it up from the door to the window, man. Don't let nobody get in your way of accomplishing anything. You keep winning. You keep grinding. And first and foremost, you make sure you be the one to check you. That's a fact. And with that being said, man, y'all keep winning, man. Don't let a viral moment change how you move, man. You know what I mean? Don't let a sour moment change how you move. You know what I mean? If you down, stay down. With that being said, man, y'all keep winning, man. That's from your boy 050 Bucks.
Yo, 050 Bucks. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate.
They hating.
We winning.
They hating people. Let's get them mad though.
Us never
How we get them mad?
UNT network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. Salute to my guys. 050 China Brim. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Woo. Dark side general. Yo, 050 Bucks. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whisper turn the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it was supposed to happen, but this is takeover. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks. We building a throne, all the hate they gave us turn to stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They biting the style, but they lack the nerve. UNT network, what a network makes the network. Woo, working. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them say my name. 050 Bucks, 050 Bucks. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, keep winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate. Love, yeah. From the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 China Brim, Harlem legend. I see you, you winning, keep winning. This ain't just a moment, this is legacy. Talk, feed the sector, I'm doing me. No lie detected, dark side in the building, general of the sector. Dark side. Where the winners get crowned, and the doubters get drowned. A cosign now, we are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNT network, we got the world on hold. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them say my name. 050 Bucks, 050 Bucks. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, keep winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate. Let them talk, let them point, let them plot out the end. Every mention just a boost, my friend. The noise is the proof, the friction is the spark. We in the arena, they in the dark.
Salute to my guys, the ones who really ride, the ones who built the wall from the other side. Now watch the kingdom rise.
Dedicated grind music, winning. We winning, Dark side general. 050 the movement, 050 China Brim. Harlem legend, we win. Let them hate, let them say. We viral, we legend. With it, with them, we winning. We win. With it, with them. Let them hate, let them hate. We winning, we winning.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We gonna win. That's all we know how to do over here, people. We gonna win, man. You either go win with me, man, or you gonna lose without me. You dig? That's a whole fact. So I've been watching, you know, and I've been tuning in. You know what I mean, to this character. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, hold on. These people get a little sun, a little heat. They don't know how to act. But yeah, man. So I've been scrolling, I've been watching, and I've been following this Manny Brim situation, man. And it's getting ugly, man. You know what I mean? Manny definitely out here bozoing. You know what I mean? He definitely get a nominee, you know. And I only say that, man, for for the reasons to be. You got people out here, that's just I copy blackout. You got people out here, you know what I mean, that's like telling you something for your own good. You dig? And you taking it the wrong way. I've been trying to tell you this, you know what I'm saying? And now it's just people in your own backyard. They seeing it and they just trying to put you on a game about it. You understand? That's all, for me. That's what I see. They trying to put you on a game about it. You understand me? And the thing that, for me, that I don't be understanding about you, man, is you don't know how to take constructive criticism. You understand? And what I mean by that is when you got dudes that rock with you, understand you, and they give you your bars, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that with a grain of salt because you out here bozoing right now. You know what I mean? This is my reason why I'm picking you. You know what I mean? Because you run around and you carry that, that stigma of being an OG and you the meanest, toughest done data and all that. I dig that. I dig that. But that also come with knowing how to receive constructive criticism when somebody's putting you on a game, somebody letting what's what, and you accept it without no bad feedback. You know what I mean? You accept it without no bad feedback. And that's holding yourself accountable. Now a lot of people can't hold themselves accountable. I dig it. Sometimes I may not do it right away. You know what I'm saying? I definitely might not do it right away. You know what I mean? But I do know and understand. If I could, I sit down and you know give myself some me time. You know what I'm saying? I know when to. Yo, hold on, my dude. You got to check yourself, and that's what's wrong with a lot of these people running around right about now on this social media bozoing. Like they don't know how to check themselves. Sometimes you should want to check yourself before anybody else check you. I'm a firm believer in that. So as I watch his content, he be having the dude done data, you know, it's just messy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the dude done data, he not in tune with too much or nothing. You know what I mean? So when I even go back and I look at them, old shows, I could say, it's been some months now. It's like, damn, we in tune with somebody who not even in tune with nothing. You know what I mean? We bring somebody into a conversation that really don't know too much about what's going on within that conversation. So that was Bozo move. Period. You know what I mean? And now I'm hearing the dudes that's from your town. Now they shooting at the nigga Dundada. They shooting at Dundada now. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, all this came from is somebody that try to put you on a game, try to let you know, yo, listen, you're a representation of LI. You're a representation of LI. Don't, make mockery of LI. Now, if you want to make mockery of you, put that on you. And this is like what they telling him, you know what I mean? And he didn't know how to digest it or accept it, which is understandable too. But always leave room for a double back so you could, make a situation, make it all right. You know what I mean? So now, they got the video surfacing around. You know what? Hold on. Let me get ahead and play with my let me get ahead and let me get ahead and I don't know if y'all can still hear. I hope y'all can still hear me. Word, I hope y'all can still hear me. Let me see. I hope y'all can hear me, man. All right, so let me, you know, you know what, man? I think I done messed up. I don't know if y'all can still hear me when I told Asia salute. I don't know if y'all would still hear me while I was talking. I don't know if y'all can hear me while 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 I was still talking. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear me while I was still talking. Let me dead that. I'm a dead that. I'm a dead that. Yeah, I ain't getting caught in all that. But anyway, what I mean, I was trying to just show y'all. I was trying to get my my experiencing on with sharing the screen, but I ain't got it down pack yet. You dig? A1 the boss salute. Appreciate the pull up. DBM, Miss Papino, my God, what's the word? Yeah, so I ain't gonna get into that, but I want you to share some. You know what I mean? The reason why I put my man in that category because they caught him running. You know what I mean? Not only did they catch him running from the scene talking Manny Brim, but he also was trying to put out there that he was holding, meaning he had that thing on him. Then he had like his own family member up there like debunking that, like, yo, nah, we don't get that. That fanny pack was empty. So pretty much, they bozoing him now. He's getting bozoed. You know what I mean? And it's like you come up here, you talk to Tough Willie, you know what I'm saying? Like you almighty king blood and this and that. And it don't add up. You know what I mean? It just don't add up. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, at the end of the day, I get out your own way. Because it ain't looking too good from you. It went from you talking about wrong information, dealing with the brotherhood, to you saying you trolling, to now you running. You know what I mean? It ain't a good look. You know what I mean? It ain't a good look. You dig? It ain't a good look. I appreciate that, agent. Yeah, it ain't a good look. You know what I mean? I was trying to get freaky with it, man. Pause. You know what I mean? And share my screen, but that joint ain't work out. Sometime I gotta have that there ready. You know what I mean? So that was on me. I'm sleeping, but that's how I want to start doing it. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little tuned with sharing the screen so I can give more of an intake as far as even when I deal with celebrities, why I feel though that they're bozos. You know what I mean? So I show y'all, from my perspective on why I picked them to be a bozo. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of like, upgrade my skills a little bit. You dig? But yeah, man, he Grim went out bad, man. You know what I mean? Then now he got other people pulling up, questioning his family. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not having nobody pull up on me talking about doing harm to my aunt. I don't care what he involved. I don't care what my buzzing involved in. I don't care what my aunt involved in. I am not having nobody pull up on me or feel comfortable pulling up on me talking about they gonna pop a bottle on my aunt. We not even having that. We might as well start shaking right now. You're not leaving from me with empty threats. We just not doing it. Especially that's my aunt, that's my mother's sister. Nah, we ain't doing that. So that part I didn't understand. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be his first buzzing. I didn't understand the fact how he's comfortable with letting somebody put a bug in his ear about bringing harm to his aunt. I don't get that. To me, that's bozo-ness. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do, how tough you is in the street. It ain't got nothing to do how tough you is behind the wall. But when it's time for you to be tough and get that acknowledgement of being tough, but you're not letting nobody play with nobody in your family, immediate family. And that's immediate family because that's his mother's sister. So this supposed to be Manny Brim's buzzing. Like the whole situation is crazy, man. It's like a circus. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, it's like a big circus. You know what I mean? Because it went from them just trying to tell Manny, like, yo, Dig, listen, don't embarrass Allah. If you embarrass yourself. But don't embarrass Allah as a whole. And to me, everybody who come up, even the other dude that come up, you know what I mean, who's supposed to be down with Loaf Life and things of that nature, and then he changed his name. Like, I don't know whether to say, whether that was an outlet for Boy and he used that. That was his angle, you know what I mean, to get his feet dirty. You know what I'm saying? To come up on these YouTube streets. I don't know. I can't call it. You know what I mean? But I do know for the family member, you know, you ain't got to get in nothing because right then, right there, you could stop everything. Right there. All balls stop. Take the air out the ball. Pause. Hold on. Wait a minute. You said what? Nigga, this is my mother's sister. Ain't nothing going down to that nature. You better change your plan up. That's not what's going on out of respect for me. And if that person got respect for you, he not even bringing that. Like, come on, man. Like, what we talking about? That's not no bozo-ish, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing old boy. He talking about, yo, he had to block some dude because they was talking about Long Island politics. I'm like, yo, my God, that shit is all over the internet. Niggas not even from LI and know about what's that wine dance and all like from the past couple months. Y'all dudes been up here, jibber jabbing about what's going on in wine dance and this and that, and Manny ain't this and Manny ain't that, and you got this person this and that person that. Like, this joint is content. This joint is all over the YouTube streets. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand what he's talking about, about being in LI business, man. But LI business is out on these YouTube streets already. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my, another nominee for me, man. Like, you got to throw Manny Brim and you got to throw his buzzing in there, man. Because there's no way I explain to nobody, and especially somebody that if anything go left, you going to be right there attending the services or whatever, however. You understand me? And for you to have somebody come up there and to tell you that they going to bring home to your aunt, that's no bueno.com, man. That's some bozo-ish right there. You dig? And that's not no disrespect. That's just mano a mano, man. I don't care how much if you a gang member, you a gangster. I don't care what category you put yourself in. When it comes down to somebody, talking about bringing home the one of mine's, then yo, listen, I don't care how me and my aunt siblings kids, or should I say my aunt kids, feel about me or the relationship that we have. You know what I mean? When it come down to that, again, that's my mother's sister. Ain't none of that happen. You better change that whole blueprint. You know what I mean? Because we could dead everything right here. It ain't even gonna make it up. So that was kind of bugged out. You know what I mean? And then, with the other dude, man, I forgot his name. What's the old boy name, man? Oh man, I forgot the other dude name. Heavy said, dude, but pretty much I kind of was jacking him at first because like I was saying in the beginning of this live here, sometimes you got to take constructive criticism. And the introduction was old boy rocked out with Manny Brim. That was his guy. He was repping loaf life, things of that nature. And it's like, where does it kick in? Like, yo, you know what? I got so much respect for you. I'm not gonna keep going on with it on tour. To me, that they bozoing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they bozoing. And they really making Manny Brim look bad. No matter how they doing it now, because now it's an ongoing saga. Now they say something, Manny Brim come up, and then you got this person say something. It's like these people pops up, and you be like, yo, damn, where they come from? All that joint stem from Manny Brim talking about how he, super blood and things of this nature, paperwork this, and you don't know what you talking about with that. And then it went from he trolling, he ain't for real. He was trying to bring people together. It's like it's all, they made it to be a circus. You know what I mean? And when I seen that, I'm like, damn, you know what? That shit is kind of sad because it kind of like backfired on a nigga Manny Brim. So to me personally, I feel like he used, yo, I was trolling as a shield. Nah, you was for real about what you was saying out your mouth. You know what I mean? You was for real about that. And it just backfired on you. It backfired on you. You know what I mean? I understand that. So yeah, definitely you get to put that red, that red thing on your face, man. You know what I mean? That was definitely a bozo move. You know what I mean? At the end of it all, sometimes you get to hold yourself accountable, man. You know what I mean? That solves everything. Hold yourself accountable. You can't go wrong. Big Plaga in the building, aka Mr. Movie. Shout out to my man El Plaga, Trade Pound 7, man. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. Also, he got Paperboy. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. Drop his link in the chat. You know what I mean? But that's just my take on it, man. Like I said over here, man, when we calling them a bozo, man, we gonna let them know why they bozoing, man. You know what I mean? It's only right. You gotta let them know why they bozo. You know what I mean? And I feel that's my reason of saying, Manny Brim, he bozo. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl Winnie, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Baby girl Winnie was the first one in the building, man. I definitely appreciate that. First one in the building. You know what I mean? Baby girl Winnie, salute to you. You know what I mean? Sometime and you get you get these people in the building, man, and they stay in the bushes on you. You know what I mean? And just watch the show. You know what I mean? Instead of giving you that light, you know what I mean, giving you that view, you know what I mean, or even saluting you. You know what I mean? No matter how y'all feel about each other, you dig, but it is what it is, man. It's you too. You know what I mean? I know and understand. You know what I mean? I know and understand. It's all good. I definitely ain't mad at it. But yeah, so that's my reason, you know what I'm saying, people, for, throwing Manny Brim in that in that in that poll, man. He definitely in that poll, you know what I mean, for that reason. You know what I'm saying? To me, that was just nasty work. You know what I mean? Definitely nasty work, people. So other than that though, here we are again, people. Y'all see what it is, man. The Bozo of the Week Awards is back. We need you to share the live, like the live, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? It's a dope show. You know what I mean? We have fun over here. You know what I mean? We break down why we consider somebody to be a bozo. You know what I mean? You get to come pull up on on a platform. You know what I mean? Talk your talk. You dig what I mean? Just know and understand that I'm a monetized channel. You know what I mean? So we try to keep everything respectfully. You know what I mean? I think about around six or some change in a minute. My man gonna hit me up, from behind the G wall. You understand what I mean? And we could talk our little talk. Talk our little talk. That's why I try not to complain, people. You know what I'm saying? I got my day ones, man. They ain't see daylight in 28 years. You know, who am I to complain? You know what I mean? I got a chance to make it right. You know what I mean? So that's all I try to do is make it right. You know what I mean? That's all I try to do. You know, that's all you could do. Rose, go in the building. Salute, my guy. Yo, Rose, man, you're a piece of work, man. Rose is a piece of work, man. Rose Gold Records is in the building. Yo, Rose, who you got? Who you got as your bozo of the week, man? You know what I mean? Y'all gotta talk to me, man. Hold on, let me situate this link situation, man. Cause I want to know, man, who y'all got, who y'all got down here, man, as your bozo, man. Who y'all got down here as y'all bozo, man? Word. Who do y'all have down here as y'all bozo of the week, man? Who y'all pick? Who y'all like to see? You know what I mean? Put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all like to see, you know what I mean, in that category with that bozo of the week award, man. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Don't be scared now. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Matter of fact, matter of fact, you know, I really don't. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it now, and then I'm gonna put the poll in the chat. You know what I mean? So y'all can get and go get y'all vote on. You know what I mean? Y'all go get y'all vote on. Definitely put it in the chat. But y'all let me know, man, who y'all got running around here, you know, bozoing, man. There are so many bozos on YouTube, can't pick. I mean, if it's like that, just give me one, baby girl Wendy. You can pick one out there, throw a name out there. Rose Gold, throw a name out there. You know what I'm saying? Throw a name out there. Yo, Plug, if you still in the building, man, throw a name out there, man. Who you feels out here bozoing, man? You know what I'm saying? Throw a name out there, man. I know y'all ain't scared. I know y'all not scared, man. I know y'all not scared. Word, I know y'all not scared. Y'all better not be. That's a fact. Y'all better not be. Then we also, you know, we we kind of you know, if you get it, you get it. You know, if you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as the names thrown in there, you know what I mean? But I just did this, you know what I'm saying, for now. You know what I mean, just to get this joint, you dig, put out there. 1609. Look, yo, 1609. I know I got 1609. Yo, who you got as your bozo, 1609? Who you got out here bozo in, man? Yeah, 1609. Who you got out here bozo in, man? Word, who 1609 got out here bozo in, man? Who you got out here bozo in 1609? Brooklyn Crook is the biggest bozo? Or you got Brooklyn Crook? Brooklyn Crook is the biggest bozo? Oh man, talk about it, man. Why you say he the biggest bozo, 1609? Why you said Crook is a bozo? You know, you definitely, for many reasons, you got to get one. You know what I mean? All you got to do is get one. You know, over here, man, I don't want a nigga just, you know, call a nigga out and they ain't got a reason why. You know what I'm saying? I just gave my reason why I picked Manny Grimm. I got the what's name. He said we're all discussing poor folks and he hates us. Okay. You know, to each his own. You know what I mean? To each his own, man. You know, I get hated on every day of my life, man. I get hated on, man. And that's the fact. I get hated on every day of my life, man. Word, every day I get hated on. You know what I'm saying? I, baby girl Wendy says she like Brooklyn Crick, but hey, your feelings are valid. 1609. Yeah, this is all about how y'all feel and what y'all and what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? This is why you also get the opportunity to give the reason. So we ain't gotta have no if and buts about nothing. You giving your reason on why you feel the way you feel. And nobody should feel no kind of way about it. I mean, why would they feel some kind of way about it? Ain't nobody shouldn't feel no kind of way about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody shouldn't feel no kind of way about nothing at all. You know what I mean? At all. Yo, listen, people, I got the goal up, man. You know what I mean? I got the goal up, man. If you like, man, support the channel, man. Hit that super chat. DC salute. Hit that super chat. You know what I mean? I'm throwing this link here, people. It's the link to go get your vote on. I'm about to pin that. I just pinned it. That's the link to get you to go get your vote on, man. That poll is out. Go get your vote on. You understand? Go get your vote on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come have some fun over here with your boy, man. You know what I mean? That link right there is the link to go get your vote on. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, DC, who you got as your bozo, man? Y'all already know how this is, man. Come on, man. Don't come up in here, man, on this peaceful mess, man. Who y'all got as y'all bozo, man? Y'all see what this say, man? Bozo of the Week Awards. We back, man. Who y'all got as y'all bozo? That poll is already in the chat. I linked it to the chat already. You understand what I'm saying? Ice is the nigga. Ice is the nigga Manny Brim family. Big Jersey. That's who Ice is. That's Manny Brim family, man. That's the nigga, you know, he let a nigga, that's Manny Brim first cousin, right? So he let somebody come up on him to tell him what he gonna do to his aunt, which is his sister's, which is his mother's sister, which is Manny Brim's mom's. However you want to put it, DC, whoever you feel like is a bozo, man. E. James in the building, salute. Whoever you feel is a bozo, that link is in the chat. That link is in the chat, man. You know what I mean? The link is in the chat. You get your vote on. That's the poll. Get your vote on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, Ice is Manny Brim's cousin, people. To me, he's a bozo because he allowed someone to walk up on him and tell him to his face what he gonna do to his aunt, which is his mother's sister. So he went in. You know what I mean? He's a bozo for that. Now y'all can come up, you know what I'm saying? I can make 2 polls and we can get another poll started. But I got 1 poll started already. You know what I mean? It's pinned to the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's have fun with it. Y'all know what this is, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't church, man. The one who get freaky with the dollar. I don't know who that is. I don't even know who that is right there. Big Jersey. I don't know who that is. And he attacking my fiance. Yo, what up, man? Y'all gotta let me know, man. What's what, man? What's going on? Talk about it, man. We here to talk about who's a bozo, man. We ain't gotta do that no slander. One that get free with the dog babies. I don't even know who that is, Big Jersey. You gotta put a name on it. We put a name on it over here, man. We put a name over here on it, Big Jersey. We ain't doing all that. We gotta know what we, you know what I mean? What's going on? You did? That's how we doing it over here. Well, keep getting y'all vote on. Keep getting y'all vote on, people. You know what I mean? That's what it said. We got into the mall. Tomorrow we giving that award out. We giving that award out tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, we still up here having fun. You know what I mean? We still up here throwing names out there. You know what I mean? You know, who I feel is out here bozoing. Like I seen one show. I seen the dude, oh man, which boy name, man. Um, they out here running around, you know what I mean, slandering the nigga China Brim, talking about they interviewing his family and all that. You know, to me that's bozo-ness, man. You know what I mean? Because dude ain't responding to none of y'all. He ain't responding to none of y'all. And it's like every time I turn around, somebody got something to say about somebody, like for attention. I don't, to me, I don't get that, man. As a grown man who say they solidified in the streets and all that, you not out here chasing another grown man for attention, man. You know, I just never seen that. That's me, people. I never seen that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I never seen that. You know what I mean? That right there, don't. That's not a good look. You know what I mean? That's not a good look at all. It's not a good look. You know what I mean? It's definitely not a good look. So, you know, that's what we up here doing, man. You know what I mean? You come up, you put a name on it. The Batty Johnson nigga, the one who do the, oh yeah, he in there. You know what I mean? That's Nosy Johnson. You know what I mean? Nosy Johnson. Yeah, Shantae. Oh, word. Oh damn, that's crazy. Didn't he just go live? I think somebody was telling me that they going back at it now. Nosy Johnson and Shantae. Yeah, they do that to everybody. 1609. You don't think I got like 10, 15 right now watching me in the bushes right now? You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, man. They'd rather see your downfall than see you come up. You know what I mean? It's sad, but that's what they do. You know what I mean? That's what they do, man. You know what I mean? You can't make this up. Can't make it up, but you know it's all right. Things like that, man. You can't let rent space, man. You know what I mean? You can't let rent space. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that I can say. That's the only thing I can say. You know what I mean? You can't let stuff like that rent space. People gonna do what they gonna do, and that's just that. You know what I mean? Everything else is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? That poll is up there, people. China did bad, bro. Don't even speak on that. I mean, that's to each his own. You know what I mean? That's to each his own. You can't, see that's what's going on a lot with these dudes where they be putting bad dope on people and dudes be running with it. You know what I mean? That's bozo-ness to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a stand-up person, you ain't gonna do that. Now it's okay for you to hear it. Yeah, cool. But you don't entertain it. I done seen people put bad dope on people, you know what I mean, in this sector, and it don't be true. It don't be true. You know what I mean? They run with their own narratives. And sometimes, you know what I mean, you don't put yourself in that predicament where you gotta stand on it. You know what I mean? But I understand dudes is doing what they do, they doing their content. But to me, you know what I mean, that's especially when you're not getting a response. If you're not getting a response, man, I just feel you gotta let that go, man. Nah, we can't say that. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that. Y'all got my man in the building, people. This call is not private. It will be recorded. You gonna chop that with my guy real quick. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now. What's Papino, my guy? What's Papino? You already, man. We live at it. You know what I mean? Talking our talk. You know what I mean? Seeing what's going on in these streets. You know what I mean? To get my, tomorrow we do we literally do the awards, but I get them some space. Throw a little poll up there. You know what I mean? Everybody pick who they gonna pick, and they become that. They become that bozo. You dig? Yeah, that's a fact. Other than that, man, how you, man? Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Get it. Throw that poll up there. Throw the. Well, he get the bozo of the week get picked tomorrow. Every Friday we pick the bozo. You know what I mean? So we throw the names in a poll. You know what I'm saying? So right now we got a dude by the name of Manny Brim. He come out of Long Island. He out here looking bad on these streets. Word, he out here looking, yeah, man. He out here looking bad. He got his cousin out here looking bad. He got his cousin got niggas running up on him talking about what they gonna do to his aunt. Like I don't understand that. I never seen that, man. Like I'm not listening to nobody tell me nothing about what they gonna do to my mother's sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But that's what they doing out here, man. It's getting ugly. It's nasty. You know what I mean? Dudes is losing respect for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got no morals. You know, so, you know, it's nasty work, man. But other than that, man, how you, man? How your day going, man? That's a fact. First and foremost, let them know. First and foremost, you know, we got a different crowd up, man. Let them know who you be, man. Where you calling from, man. That's a that's a fact. BX and be next over here. You dig? Yeah, that's a fact. Especially when you talking about far as the weather or you talking about far as politics. Right, right, right. Speak on it. Talk about it. Right.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Somerset. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. That's a fact. That's a fact. So like for the people that's you know that's tuning in, like what kind of advice would you give people now so they won't end up in a situation you in? State Correctional Institution, Somerset. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Yeah.
Go cop that book, man. This book is a lesson on law, man. It's a lesson on life, man. It's for me, man, personally, I blame nobody for what happened to me. I take responsibility. And my responsibility is being loyal to the wrong people. That's a thing, man, because you can see flaws, you can see weaknesses, you can see things in the harbor. At that young age, you look the other way, like, nah, this is my dog, this is my scrap, man, this is my homie, man, I'm be hopping with this. And motherfucker fold and cave, man, destroy your life. So the biggest thing is, man, just beware of who you give access to your emotions. In this book, man, I made my soul, man. I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so my advice, man, is don't get caught up, man. If you do get caught up, the best time to try to beat a case is pre-trial, not post-conviction. Post-conviction is going to cost you a whole lot of money and a whole lot more time and a whole lot more heartache.
Right. That's a fact. Definitely, man. Dudes gotta understand it ain't nothing like losing your life at a young age and you still fighting, you know what I mean, to make it out here, you know what I mean, to the free world. You dig, where it ain't nothing but a second grade nonsense. You know what I mean? That's what it is, a second grade nonsense, because you leave first grade nonsense, that's behind that wall. You come out here to the second grade where it's supposed to be your peace, and you still gotta go through the trials and tribulation to still make it happen. Basically, life still be lifing. It don't matter. You know what I mean? So, now you just gotta understand, know what you into. Like my guy said, know who you lending your energy to. You know what I mean? Because that energy and that time you can't get back. You gonna make one move, man. That could be your last move. You know what I mean? So that's why I say hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? You gotta hold yourself accountable, people. You know what I mean? Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, you will always put yourself in harm's way. You hold yourself accountable, you be 050 to shit, and you know how to do your song and your dance. You dig? We talking to a guy right now, man, 28 years behind the wall and counting. You know what I mean?
My time was accounted for, though. My time, every day mattered. You know, I was constantly building. I'm constantly making connections. Every day, man, I prayed, that God continue to bring good people into my life and continue to move people from my life. It's no good for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just building. When I step out, it's going to be the man that's it's going to be a real good look. You hear me?
You already know. I know.
Like I never left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you already know. I know. I don't really see too many people.
I'm with the DVS rims again on my joint. It's going to look like I never left, Pete.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I did, yo. You bugged out. You already know we some mother uckers, man. You already know that, man.
I've been building, Pete. I've been making the right connections, man. I didn't waste my time, man. Of course, we all get caught up in the jailhouse politics, man. Comrades creed, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I made the best of it, man. I think I built something that's gonna be lasting. My legacy is in motion right now. So it wasn't wasted time, it wasn't wasted talent. Although I wish I could have, I could have been out there, but I'm coming. I'm coming. I got the best of everything, B. I ain't being arrogant, I ain't being cocky. I got the best of everything right now. The best lawyers, the best investigators, the best friends, the best advocates. And I'm in charge of my career right now. My new book is out. Keep putting books out. Hot shit. People who compare my shit. People, if you like the shit you watching on Stars, Netflix, I like crime dramas. You know what I'm saying? That's going to eventually be on the big screen. If you don't like the read, you can listen to my shit. All my books is available on Audible. You can listen. You know what I like to carry soft paperbacks? My books on your phone or your tablet, B. And there's always the jewel in everything I drop. Trust me. I ain't got $1 million worth of game, but I got a a whole lot of motherfucking choose.
That's a fact. That'll always outlast that. That'll always outlast the game. You know what I mean? I ain't say it'll be there longer than the game, but it'll outlast it because you know the game gonna be there forever. You dig what I mean? So all you got to do is try to figure out a way where you got outlast it. You know what I mean? Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, the game got us beat from the door. You know what I mean? Because we got an expiration date. You know what I'm saying on our life. You dig what I mean? So at the end of the day, don't try to compete.
You got that situation that you just don't, you don't want to now wake up. You want to tell yourself. One of the things, man, you hear me, 050.
Yeah.
Always stuck with me all these years.
Yeah.
When you first come up north out here, they ask you where you want your body shit.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
You want your motherfucking body shit. That's when you know it's real.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, those are conversations. You know what I mean? You know, it'll leave you stuck. Cause what should come back to that? You know what I mean? Ain't too many people walking around. You know, had to.
Like you looking at the guard, like yo, I'm walking out of here. What is she talking about? Like I'm walking out of here 10 toes down, but that be one of the things, like you know, it happens to us, man. To be in that position, man, when you got a state number and they ask you what your body should be. The ultimate goal is to get back to society. I don't know too many dudes that's serious about legacy that like being in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. I hate it today as much as I did the first day. You know that first time you came to visit me when I was in the tombs?
Yeah. You hate it from that time?
The hatred is at that same level right now. You hear me?
Yeah. Probably more, nigga. It should be more, nigga.
You hear me? So, but I'm not bitter though.
There's a difference. Right. I said you're right. It's a big difference between, you know what I'm saying, that hate got to be up more, but you ain't bitter. You know what I mean? You're not letting time do you.
Doing really well, man. You know, I got my weight in my head. Can't keep going with bullets. When I go off, I'm listening to his other joint, Slam Face Killer. When I go off, God don't make mistakes.
You be so hold on. You be jacking Conway? That's if I got to tune in. Yeah, I got to tune in. Yeah, yo, the nigga Albie talking to my soul though, man. You heard? Yeah, that's a fact. You told me about Albie years back. That's a fact. Facts. Right, talk your shit. That's a whole fact. Never, you know, they say, man, you know what I mean? Never let them see you sweat. That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all already, man. Y'all go to my. Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. Go to my community wall, man. You know what I mean? Go tap in. Go tap in. You know what I mean? That's my brother from another mother, man. You know what I mean? Behind that G wall, you got 28 in, serving a life with 20 to 40. You know what I mean? Go show my God love, man. Straight from the BX. What was going on in the chat? What's going on? I see the motivation that went down. You know, nigga, you know, talking real nigga ish. You dig what I mean? But I guess, you know, a lot of the people, you know, they on bozo time, so they wouldn't understand that. See, that's what make me different from a lot of y'all bozos. You understand me? You know, conversations like that. You dig? When you know you got stand-up niggas like that. Stand-up niggas that don't fold. Stand-up niggas that don't do the things that will put them in a conversation of being a bozo.
You dig? I'm about to get the shirts made. NBA. No bozos allowed. That's a fact. I'm about to put that on a shirt, people. NBA. It's a fact. Don't forget, man. Go cop that. Yeah, like that's another thing, man. But you know, I ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't here for that. We here to expose these bozos, man. Cause niggas be bozoing in all kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be bozoing, looking in from the bushes and don't want to tune in. You dig? I be hearing niggas talk about, yeah, yo, you know such and you not such and you not such, and I got such and such. But then at the end of the day, it's like, why you not rocking with the winning team? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you not rocking with the winning team? You know what I mean? I see a lot of that. You dig what I mean? So now, how I gotta look at that? I gotta draw that up like an artist. I ain't sketching nothing because I'm already seeing it. You get it? Oh, $50, oh, $50. I stay on point. You get it? And let's get to this. I'm seeing a lot of the, you know, the 050, you know, my man Braun Afghanistan, you know what I mean? Salute to my guy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy. You dig? But he say, Bucks, you my MF and heart. But 050 them niggas. Nah, ain't nothing weird about them, Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing weird about them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. I ain't got a sketch. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna draw that play up, man, I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I'm gonna art that thing out, man. I ain't gotta sketch it. You know what I mean? You know, and whatever, you know, people running with, you know what I'm saying, with dudes' information and what they seeing, you know, that's a situation that's where he gotta deal with if it's personal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see it, so I don't know. I'm not ducking the smoke. It is what it is. My man, he go hold it down. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I rock with you. You've been around for a minute. That's the fact. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, your Big Jersey, whoever you is, Big Jersey, because I don't even know who you is, nigga. But at the end of the day, man, a spade is a spade. A spade is a spade. Even if this is true, Big Jersey, that ain't got nothing to do with what I know what my man gave. Oh, look, listen. That ain't got nothing to do with how he throw me that alley oop. You dig what I mean? That's just that. I mean, people could read the room. Keep doing what you doing. You can't. Yeah, that's a fact, Big Jersey. But you know, people got to read the room though. You know, it should be when you read in the room, people shouldn't have to put you kind of like. Cause I feel like that's like a bozo bag. Like you know, don't put me in a bozo bag. No one understand. Like yo, that nigga 050 Bucks is doing his thing. He in his own lane. At the end of the day, he never shit on. I don't for what? What I got to do that for? No, my guys, that's just that. I ain't got to do all the extra ish and then all the backflips and then next thing you know, we key. Nah, I'm not doing that. The same situation I had before, the same situation I handle it now. That's on him. I'm sure he know how to handle what he need to handle. I'm sure he's seeing everything on YouTube the way I'm seeing it on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? And he ain't talking about it and he ain't shooting back. What I got to, what I'm going to say. You know what I mean? So, you know, it ain't the fact that, you know, I stand with my guy. You know what I mean? That's still my guy, no matter what. But, you know, when you're dealing with YouTube, you can't get caught up defending. If you've been watching me, if you know, you know, I did that. If you've been watching, yo, Big Jersey, if you've been watching me, and if you know how much I've been doing that, how long I've been doing that, pause, even with my guy, my sandbox nigga I know in real life, nigga I grew up with. Nigga, we used to call each other even before we had street names. I did it for him too. So you gotta learn. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta learn, man. Sometimes, you know, this is why I love my life, man. Like real talk. You know what I mean? I love my life. I love my life, man. You know what I mean? I won't change it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there, I've done that, and I shake the room. You know what I mean? And I could do it dolo. And I ain't got to worry about my name being brought up in bozo conversations. I ain't got to worry about that. You know, see, but a lot of these dudes that be coming up here, they be on bozo time. They either getting bozoed or they bozo in. Either or. It's not a good look. Out of the lean now. Out of the lean now. But you get some of these dudes, they okay with that. So why go back and forth? Why go back and forth for the nigga okay coming outside with that red shit on his nose?
that means you bozoing because you dealing with bozo activities. I put myself up there as a bozo the last episode. The last episodes, meaning, you know what I mean, the first time I, came to life with the Bozo Awards, I was a nominee one week. I nominated myself. And this so happened people, start voting for me and all that. Now you good, Big Jersey. You could talk about you could talk about that all day. I ain't got a problem with talking about that. So like even right now, let me tell you something. I'm bozoing right now, people. That's the fact. I'm just being honest in my man Mikey B voice. I am bozoing right now. I am talking to Big Jersey like I know him. I don't even know who that is. I don't even have an idea. Like who is Big Jersey. You dig? And I'm bozoing and I'm literally having a back and forth conversation with him. Yo, you can't make this up. Boston, Cuba. Like, I know who Boston, Cuba is. You understand me? I've spoken to Boston, Cuba physically, like verbally, should I say, off of social media. So me having words back and forth with Boston, Cuba, then that's understandable. But I'm out here right now, as we speak, I'm bozoing because I'm sitting here going back and forth with Big Jersey. I do not know who that is. I'm somebody who like your channel. I'm a supporter. If you feel like a bozo, that's a personal issue. That is not. It is no disrespect to you, Big Jersey. But the point I'm trying to make is, I don't even know you, and we're holding a conversation like I know you. Ain't no disrespect. I appreciate that, my guy. That's a fact. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Listen, man. I respect all trolls, man. I respect them, and I'm not calling you a troll. You know what I mean? But I respect everybody that come up here that brings something to the sector, should I say? I ain't want to say sector, but to the sector. You know what I mean? You got to do what you do. You know what I mean? Just be good at what you're doing. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? I'm at the end of the day, I ain't mad at you. Same thing. I can't even say that name. Pause. I'm just gonna call that. I'm gonna call that nigga Pause. Cause somebody told me he was hating on me on Rose Gold panel the other day. Bucks, no disrespect. You've been about. Yo, there we go. We got somebody that is nominated. I'm nominated. Look at this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Pause. That's what I'm gonna call you, Pause. Respectfully. I'm gonna call you Pause. Respect. We got a bozo in the building, people. Yeah, that's a fact. We got a bozo in the building. We definitely got a bozo in the building. Let's shine light on this bozo right here. Respectfully. You've been a bozo. Respectfully. You've been a bozo. No disrespect. Respectfully. You've been a bozo. That's a fact. You a bozo for spelling my name like that. That's the whole fact. You's a bozo. Hey, yo, and by the way, his name is Pause. Y'all see who I got up there? His name is Pause. Yeah, let's show him some love real quick. His name is Pause, people. You understand what I'm saying? Let's give Pause a little shine, a little daylight. Hold on. You know what we do for Pause? We even gonna do this for you, Pause. Yo, Pause, check this out real quick. This is for you, Pause. Check it out.
Bozo Award.
This is for Pause, ladies and gentlemen. This is for Pause. Check it out now.
Yo, stop the music, hold the phone. This ain't for the throne, it's for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight.
That's Pause. That is Pause right there, people. 1609, what up? That is Pause. That's this dude up here. Like, my God. Like, you can't make this up. Like, what is wrong with you? Sharpton. What's Papino Sharpton? He said, Cuzzo.
Sharpton was Papino. You got to throw another hint out there, Sharpton. You got to throw another hint out there. Yeah, yo, this guy, like, no one even responds back to him. Like, your name is Pauls. Like, oh, okay. We got Shooter in the building. Kitty was Papino in the building. Sharpton. That must be I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, now look, now he coming at 1609. Hey, yo, 1609, man. Where these dudes come from, man? Where these dudes come from, man? Please tell me. In advance. I need to know in advance. Big Jersey. Yeah. Yeah, I dig it. Big Jersey must be Shantae. I think Big Jersey is Shantae, man. See, that's what makes it bugged out. See what I'm saying, Big Jersey? Now you got me like, yo, who you be? I think you Shantae, Big Jersey. Hey, yo, pause. Yo, pause. That's not a good look, pause. And you talking about you what? Hey, yo, pause, man. That's not a good look. I'm just letting you know, man. I'm letting you know. Hey, yo, if nobody telling you, pause. Hey, yo, pause. If nobody telling you, man, yo, change that name, man. Word, change that name. That's an Ayo. Pause. No Roski. That's nobueno.com. Because they're funny. Just laugh, because if you don't, they keep attacking. Yeah, I don't even, and look at the name he got though, 1609. Like, how did he sit down and type that to be his troll name? I don't understand this. Yeah, you sound like you was letting them run in your bottom bunk. That's what it sound like. That's a fact. That's what it sound like. It sound like you was letting them run in your bottom bunk in Southport. That's a whole fact. That's what it sound like. That sound like you was letting them run in your bottom bunk in Southport. I wouldn't even tell nobody that. Hey, yo, pause. I wouldn't even tell nobody that, pause. That's the fact. I wouldn't even tell nobody that. I wouldn't even tell nobody that. You could be whatever you want to be. That's cool. But you definitely are the one that took it in your bottom bunk. You just said that. In Southport. You took it in your bottom bunk. Pause. Oh, that's a pause. Hold on, pause. In advance, that's a pause. That's a pause with a no freaky. Hold on, what my man Artie say? No rainbows. That's the pause with a no rainbows in my man Artie voice. I wouldn't even ask him, yo, listen. I wouldn't even ask him about you. Because I know if you knew them two dudes, they're going to tell you, yo, my guy, why you up here looking like a bozo? That's what you're looking like right now, Pauls. You're looking like a bozo. So the names that you naming, I know that just off of conversing on social media, that they will hit you up in the back and pause. I can't even say that. Pause in advance. I can't even say that. My bad, people. Pause in advance, man. But anyway, they should be letting you know that's not a good look. They should be mad at you when you came up with that name. Or should I say they should be mad for you and then be mad at you? Word up. Nasty work, man. Like, I don't be understanding y'all dudes, man. All right. I ain't gonna never find out. That's a fact.
That is a whole fact. You just you just jumped in a Bozo conversation, and you was in Southport. Word up. You just jumped in the whole Bozo conversation in Southport. Word. NoBueno.com. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up, man. You know what I mean? You definitely can't make it up. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Somebody should be letting them know. Yo, listen, man. Yo, you moving weird and strange. Yo, pause. You moving weird and strange, man. That's the fact. Nah, you definitely the talk of the Bozo conversation. They talking about you. They laughing at you. Dudes is making mockery of you. You seen what 1609 said, right? Hold on, let me put what 1609 said. So maybe you're a person like myself that can't read. You see what 1609 just said? Pause. He's 1609 is talking about you, pause. You see that? Everybody's laughing at you. You the butt of the joke. You see? You the butt of the joke, man. So right now, you might have won the Bozo of the Week award if I want to pick the what's the name up. I might still put another poll up. That's a fact. I might still just put another poll up. Because they are bozoing as we talk, people. You know what I mean? They are bozoing as we speak. That's a whole fact. They are definitely bozoing. But you gotta let them do what they do. You know what I mean? You gotta let them do what they do. But I mean, what you mean, Big Jersey? Big Jersey said make one for the trolls. What you mean? Troll bozo of the week? I mean that's your idea, man. You know what I mean? But I mean that might be some Asia said that's a good idea. That might be something I could, that might be something. But you got it's about participation though. Bucks and trolls are a huge component of the sector. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But they gotta participate. You know what I mean? This is a dope joint. You know what I mean? Bozo of the week is dope because you got everybody out here, they be bozoing. This is the time you pull up, come out the bushes, and you talk about the niggas that's bozoing. You know what I mean? Like you do what Paul's doing. You know what I mean? I think that'd be fire. Yo, I still think that's you, Shantae. I think that's you, man. I could tell. I just could tell by the way they word their words. But then again, it might not now. It might not though. Yeah, definitely the trolls make the sector. You know what I mean? The trolls make this sector. But again, who's gonna pop out? Pause. You know what I mean? You gotta have some participation. Have some fun. Like right now, ain't nobody right now ain't well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Yo, Big Jersey, who you got as your bozo? And yo, pause. Who you got as your bozo? 1609. Who you got who you nominate as your bozo? It's called engagement. You gotta have engagements. Yeah, you know what? That might be Shantae. That's who pause may be. Shantae. Bucks, you
Make sure. Pause, I think, is Shantae. That's a fact. He don't even know how to spell. That's how I know that's Shantae. 1609 said Brooklyn Crook. Yo, she, okay. Look, he don't even know how to spell. That wowzers. Oh, all right, copy. Oh, so he been on your body, huh? 1609. He been on your top like a dirty do-rag, 1609. Process of elimination, but yo, I don't know. He must. That's what I'm saying. He must don't know. Big Jersey said Calico. Yeah, Calico digging some. You know what we go. I don't know, man. I think we should do another poll. What y'all think, man? Drop a one if y'all want me to do another poll. Cause I see some names. You know what I mean? I see some names. Oh wow. Damn, that's spooky, yo. 1609. That's spooky. Yeah, I could definitely what's the name, man? Throw four more people in another poll. Stick to the one poll. All right, copy. We just keep that in mind. Yeah, I keep that in mind. Ice the agency and Nosy Johnson. Ice first. Yeah, Ice went out bad, Big Jersey. Ice went out bad, man. I don't even know. Like that's not even like real rap to me. Not even YouTubing. Word. That's not even. That ain't got nothing to do with YouTube, man. You know that was a bad move. I wouldn't even. Like that was just a bad move, man. You know what I mean? That was a bad move, yo. Like I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament where I have to answer questions like that. You know what I'm saying? When you put yourself in that predicament where you got to answer the questions the way as though why? Hey yo, how you let a nigga walk up on you and tell you what they gonna do to your aunt? What? Are y'all wilding? The agency, I think. Nah, Ice is the nigga Manny Brim family. Nah, Big Jersey, you tweaking. Now that's the dude. That's his family. That's his family member name. That's the nigga Manny Brim family member name. Ice. So they definitely running. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I could have put that whole situation. I could have put that whole situation um uh 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 together as a bozo. That's a fact. I put that whole situation, just their situation alone out there in LI where they from. I could throw all of them in that because they definitely been bozoing. They definitely been bozoing, man. It's definitely it definitely not a good look. You know what I mean? That's just respectfully. That's a fact. They might get their own episode. Yo, I just thought about that, yo. I could do a whole episode. Whoa. Nah, they'd be tight. Niggas. Yo, but you can definitely do that, yo. That'd be a nice little special edition, you know me on the show, yo. Word up. That'd be a nice little something that you put on the show. But now I won't do that though, man, because I really think, you know what I mean, I really I feel sad, about that whole situation. Look, see, that's what Paul. You see what Paul's do? Paul said, "Yo, I was in Southport.
They call me the bottom bunk. When he told me running from chat to chat. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling you, people. You know, you try to play yourself to be somebody and you ain't that body. And you ain't that body. But the nigga still did you dirty at Baby's party. He said, BRB. I'm going to go tell OG TV you talking smack about him. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Big Jersey. But yeah, that's a fact though, man. Like real talk, man. This thing about that whole situation going on. You ain't want to hide it up. It's all good. Think about that whole situation, right? Check it, right? When you think about that whole situation, you start from the Dendada nigga, then you got the No G Manny Brim nigga. We ain't gonna call him OG, we gonna call that nigga No G. No G Manny Brim. And you got the Ice dude, and then you got the other dude. Damn, what's the other dude name, man? I just know he was down with Manny Brim low life game. He was down with Manny Brim. Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. That's his name. Ron Burgundy. So that's four right there. That can go in his own poll. You know what I mean? And when you look at it, this is how bad Bozo win becomes Bozo win. Oh, this is, we got somebody that came in here and said, what's the topic? Hold on. You can't make this up. Jeffrey, salute. Jeffrey James in the building. People salute, man. Appreciate the pull up. Jeffrey James, I hope you hit the like button. You know what I mean? I hope you share the live out. I hope you subscribe to the channel. You know, what we have here is called the Bozo of the Week Award, where we pick the winner. We got a poll. If you in the chat, it's pinned to the poll where you go get your vote on. I don't know if you know the peoples that's in the poll, but you get the vote. And on Friday, we pick the Bozo of the Week. So this topic is just we talking about how people running around acting other than they self, aka being a bozo. You know what I mean? And we just pretty much, talking about bozo ways and actions, letting it be known when call somebody out on being a bozo, you got the right, you know what I mean, to come up here and talk your talk. You got the right, you know what I mean? So that's what we doing, man. We over here calling a spade a spade. Who you know that's on these YouTube streets, Bozo and Jeffrey? Well, it can mean whatever you want to mean, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, it can mean it can mean what you want to mean. If you act other than yourself, that means you're a character, correct? Nah, not really. If you act other than yourself, that means you out of pocket. Word, you out of pocket. You're not out of character. You out of pocket. To me, being out of character, you always could jump back in and be. You know what I mean? You could jump like a lot of these dudes on here. They being characters. They being characters. You know what I mean? I call it a costume. They jump in they boat. Look, you see how my man is? They jump in they bozo costume. You know what I mean? Some people can make it back, some people can't. You know what I mean? But when you in character, you could either be in character or out of character, but you could want to remain the same. Well, when you out of pocket, you don't want to return back to being out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? That's something you want to stay away from. Word up. You want to stay away from that. You know what I mean? But yo, listen, people, I have the poll on top of the chat. Please, I'm hoping y'all going to vote. I'm hoping y'all are going to vote. That's a fact. I'm hoping y'all going to vote.
Oh, stop the music. Hold the phone. This ain't for the throne, this is for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight. This right here, this is your spotlight. Bozo. Dedicated crime music. Listen, Bozo, you been a bozo since Monday wake-up call. Tripped over your ego, took a legendary fall. You been bozoing hard, no capital to disgrace. Got lost in the building, forgot your own face. You seek the blunder, you hunt for the fail. Then come get this trophy, you winning by a mile. This is for the bozo of the week. You bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you see. So come on and claim it, you earned it. Just take it. Bozo, 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 bozo is go as the bozo award. Regrets, man, you collect them like they limited edition. Made a wrong turn and started 3 new competitions. You bozo the meeting, you bozo the deal. You bozo your lunch, how you mess up a meal. But you own it, you don't deny it. You walk in the flame, they call you a bozo. You just ask them to say your name. This is for the bozo of the week. You bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it, you earned it. Just take it. Let's go, bozo, 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 bozo. Let's go with the bozo and ride. Let's go with the bozo and ride. Let's go with the bozo and ride. Let's go with the lamb. Oh, 5-4. What is a bozo is? It's a state of mind. Leaving common sense and all your reason behind. It's an art form, a masterpiece of oops. A permanent vacation in Atlanta, whoops. Dedicated grind music. Dedicated grind music. So hold your head high, you magnificent man. You're the king of the clowns, putting skills to the test. Bozo, of the week, yeah, you bozo. Bozo, 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 bozo. Bozo.
Hey, yo, Jeffrey, who would you pick, Jeffrey? If we had the female Bozo Award show, what females would you pick to be a bozo? Let me see this. This is how I'm gonna know who Jeffrey James is. Hey, yo, Jeffrey James, who would you pick if we had an all-female Bozo show? Who would you pick? I want to know. Who would you pick? I'm curious. Before I get up off here, who would you pick? I'm curious, man. Let me see who would you pick? Jeffrey James. What ladies would you pick if they had their own show? All of them? If not, well, you gotta say names. How you gonna give me an idea? I gotta have some names. You ain't even saying no names. You ain't even saying no names, man. Let me find out. You ain't even saying no names. You talking that talk. And you ain't even saying no names. You ain't saying no names at all. You just sitting up there talking. That's a fact. You just sitting up there talking, man. At this point, you just talking is to be talking. Cause you ain't said name. I at least you know what? I I need you to give me four names, cause that's what I need to put in a poll. Four names. If you could give me four names, I will make another poll just for you, Jeffrey James. Just for you. Now he mute. Should I mean City Bama? Now he mute. Big Jersey. Let me ask you, who would you pick? I see you said it first. I didn't even see that. Who you pick? Who would you pick if you would make a poll right now? Pause. And that poll would be all ladies. Four. You could pick four ladies. Who would you pick? What would be your four females? Big Jersey. I want to know what would be your four. Would be your four females? That question is for Big Jersey. I ain't gonna. I ain't even gonna cap. It got quiet. I see. Yeah, look, I see. Look, it got quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I asked a simple question. Ain't nobody saying nothing. People having all these ideas or whatever. The four active ones. I don't know. I don't know the four active ones. Big Jersey. Let me find out. Y'all scared. Y'all some scared. Yo, you know what? Hey, use a bozo, Big Jersey, just for being scared. That's a fact. Jersey. Let me hold on. Jeffrey, you better say the right thing or hear bozo too. I said all of them, not most. That's only 10 ladies that cycle through the same channels. I use a bozo too, Jeffrey. Jeffrey James is a bozo and Big Jersey is a bozo. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Big Jersey stepping up. Who Big Jersey talking about? Let's see what Big Jersey talking about. He said Eve, Ghostface, Chillin, and somebody else. At least you came with some names, man. Jeffrey's a bozo. But then you gotta see what then I'm saying. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You can't participate. You throw the names in there, Big Jersey. You got to break them four names down and now you got to explain why you feel they're a bozo. That's a fact. I told y'all that's the rules. That's the rules now. I told y'all. I told y'all the rules. That's the rules. You have to explain why you feel that they are bozos. Why you feel they bozos. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Why do you feel it? Ain't got to be in disrespect. You know what I mean? It could, respectfully. It ain't got to be in disrespect. You know what I mean? It's respectfully. That's a fact. It ain't got to be in disrespect. Respectfully. You know what I mean? Respectfully. It ain't got to be in disrespect. It's hard to say because they all just defending themselves. You have a point. I mean, when it comes to me, I don't even, to me, it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad that, you be having the females up here trying to get their bones, and all you get, you know, but all they get is hate. Get caught up. Now they going back and forth with a dude. Respectfully, I think that's corny. I think that's corny. But y'all already know, man. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Make sure on your way out, man, you hit that like button. I set a goal. I see nobody, tap the gold joint. Like, what's going on here, man? That's nobueno.com, people. That is nobueno.com, man.
Let me shoot right back. Let's get to it. Hey, listen up. All dirty sector supporters reporting. Tune in, let go. 050 Buck. It's Dark Side General. Hey. The dark side. Was never them. Was never them. Was never them. Was never them. So no shoot right back. Salute to the chat. Salute to the members. If you ever support the channel, thank you. It's us, never them. Us, never them. Us, never them. Ever shoot right back. Hey. Bucks De Niro. AK $1 million bucks. Check out that community, walk up that merch. Stand on law, stand on law, stand on law. SOL, hey. Us never them, us never them. Never them, never them. Don't hurt all the hate. Never them, never them, never them. SRB gang. Shoot right back, boom, boom, boom. Hey, yo, salute. We here, I never them. Bucks. Let's go. 050 Bucks. It's the Dark Side General. Hey. Boom, boom, boom. The dark side. Oh, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them. Oh, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them. Oh, never them, oh, never them, oh, never them, oh, never them, us never them, oh, never them. Bucks, let's go, let's go. 050 Bucks. Never them, never them, never them, never them, never them. Oh, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them, never them. Oh, never them. I'ma shoot right back, yeah. Bucks De Niro, AK $1 million bucks. Check out that community, walk off that merch. Stand on law, stand on law, stand on law. SOL, hey. Oh, never them, oh, never them. Never them, all the hater them. Never them, never them, never them, never them. Never them. SRB gang. Shoot right back, boom, boom, boom. Hey, yo, salute. We.
That's a fact. I don't know where you getting that, Jeffrey James. I don't know that. I don't know. I'm gonna start another name out there. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know who Jeffrey is. I don't know who Jeffrey is, but I know I see where you going with it, Jeffrey. I see where you going with it, Jeffrey. I don't know. What? What are you talking? What are you talking about, Big Jersey? Yo, bro, have a good night. My main purpose is coming up. Let's remind you, please don't mention that situation. What are you talking about? Keep doing what you do. It's all about you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a rock out with that Shantae, man. Who y'all think Big Jersey is, man? People in the chat. Who y'all think is Big Jersey, man? Who y'all think is Big Jersey? I think it's Shantae, man. Word up. Who y'all think? Oh damn, you see, I supposed to have what's the name to see what that to see what the what's the name. I ain't even do that. I got sidetracked all crazy. Let me get and go to another situation, man. Yo, I appreciate everybody for popping out, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, you know, let's get the show into the algorithm. Y'all know what it is. We dig. Definitely that. Matter of fact, speaking of the females, man, let me play the joint. Let me play the joint for the ladies, man.
It's that dark side. For the women who bloom in the shadow. The ones they said would not shine. The dirty sector didn't hold us. It honed us. Speak on it. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. Outside pressure just made me better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down. They swore we be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script flipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. They said the birth is now the whole world knows. I remember the echoes that she won't last long. Turning doubt into fuel, turning weakness too strong. They watch from the sidelines with a skeptical smile as I build my empire in this so-called exile. Same ones calling angry when I just spoke clear. Label me difficult for killing the fear. But the dark side teaches what the light never could. How to make no understood, how to make us feel good. They build their channels on my name and my pain. Reaction videos to my hustle, my game. But the views on your screen can't cash out my dreams. I'm the architect, baby, you just scream the scene. This ain't just a victory, it's a reckoning. Every late night paid off, every silent blessing. They thought the pressure would break my composition. It just added diamond to my intuition. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. Dark side pressure just made me better. So much better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down. They swore we'd be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script flipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. Dirty said to birth us, we're on a whole sector mentality, elevated taste. No time for the fake love or the energy waste. I see you mirroring the blueprint I laid. My cadence, my aura, but the substance is frayed. You wanted the glamour without the grit, without the dark side nights that truly built it. I'm moving silence now, the chatter's just noise. While you chase the trends, I'm building legacy joys. You got opinions, I got enterprise. You got critiques, I got real prize. The dark side sharpened me, left edges so clean. Now every deal I touch turns obsidian me. They love to watch the struggle, they hate to watch it rise. Especially when it's a woman with that dark side in her eyes. They can't relate. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. We hear dark side pressure just made me better. So much better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down. They swore we'd be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script flipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. Dirty said to birth us, now the whole world knows. Dedicated crime music. They whisper. Dirty sector. They whisper dark side.
Dedicated ground music. They thought the game was just a race to find a single income, a lottery ticket, one lucky shot. Nah, put all your dreams in one small pot. But I was studying the bylaws, fine print. Every loophole the rich use, the law just a wall, it's a floor to build upon. Stand firm on code, that's how the weak become strong. One stream's a creek, two's a flow. But I got rivers where my money go. From real estate deeds to digital cream. A silent empire and a shared dream. Not a king alone, but a network of crowns connecting downtowns to brand new towns. So when they ask, who gave you the keys? I point to my people, moving with ease. We built the door. Is the original contract. Mutual value, a natural fact. I don't want followers, I need partners to scale the blueprint, expand the gardens. You hold the tech, she hold the land. He moved the prodigal across the sand. We meet on Sundays, not just to pray, but to merge the assets, plot the way. A plethora, yeah, a beautiful flood. Diversified roots in the financial mud. So if one sector ever takes a dive, the other seven keep the hive alive. We cite the statue, we claim our right to assemble capital by day and night. This is commerce, this is pure, a wealth machine that is secure. They see a person, we see a node, a link of light on a golden road. We are the name. Again and again, how we win. It's us. Never them, never them. Streams turn to rivers, flooding the land. We are. It's us. Never them. Oh. To them is scattered lone wolves in the frost. One source of income, one bridge if it's lost. But us is a consortium, a holding firm, weathering every single market squirm. We stand on the bedrock of legal might. Our empire grows in the broad daylight. Check the legend, it's all above board. This is the harvest for what we sold for us. Dedicated grind music. Hey, it's us, never down. There you go, never down. Straight X, never down. Who's on the D, never down. Who's on the Y, never down. Who's on the rise, never down. Who's on the rise, never down.
And while Nikki in the building, salute. You know, I always appreciate you. Bronx Afghanistan, you already know, man. That's all I know. That's all I'm built to do. This is what I be saying when dudes get caught up in them Bozo conversations. My name don't come up. Because just what you just said, I'm going to keep winning. You dig? I'm going to keep winning, my guy. That's all I know how to do, man. And I mean, if you're doing anything other than that, then you losing. Because anytime you can sit up and every day you got another man on your mind or something, that's Bozo activity. That there, my guy, is Bozo activity, man. You dig? That is Bozo activity. Yo, listen, man, we need more. Well, I'm hoping, man. You know what I mean? I'm hoping, man, y'all get y'all vote on. I'm hoping y'all go get y'all vote on. The link is pinned to the chat. So go get your vote on, man. Go vote for your Bozo of the Week award, man. Please, go vote for your Bozo of the Week award. You dig? Go get your vote on. That's a fact. We should have more than 20 votes. Well, I know the last time I looked, it was only 20 votes, but we should have more than that, though, man. You know what I mean? Let's get and get your vote on, man. You know what I mean? Let's have fun with it. The people's already in the poll. You know what I mean? For the people who pulled up, salute to you. I appreciate it. You dig? Always. For the people who played the bushes, I don't know why you still want to, you know what I mean, play the bushes, but I definitely appreciate you. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. You dig? But it's okay for you to come out the bushes and enjoy the show. It's all right. You want to say somebody's a bozo and jump back in the bushes, then you can do that. Type your name in the chat, hit the like button, and go back in the bushes. You should have a Bozo award and also a bogus channel. Yo, you know what, Jeffrey? That was funny. Yo, he caught me off guard with this one, people. Hey, yo, he caught me off guard with this one. Nigga Jeffrey said you should have a Bozo award and also a bogus channel award. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I just read it right just now. When I first read it, I kind of sound like I kind of sound like he was shooting at me at first. You should have a Bozo award and also a bogus. Yeah, he's shooting at me. I should have a bogus. That's how you feel, Jeffrey? Hey, yo, Jeffrey, there. That's how you feel, yo? Yeah, you call my channel bogus. Yo, you can't make this up, man. You can't make it up, man. That's all right, though. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I appreciate the participation, man. I speak doubles, talk, or whatever that means. You should have a Bozo award and also a bogus channel award. Oh, you saying that's what I should have? All right, copy. I don't know. You keep typing laugh out loud, but I dig that if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, Artie used to have the awards shows popping. He had one of those categories in there. You know what I mean? I really don't want to make my show too much, you know, kind of like based on how Artie ran his joint. You know what I mean? Because Artie is the one, you know. Make sure y'all go holler at my man Artie too, man. It's the light side general. That's a fact. That's a light side general. Yeah, go tune in. My man Artie, Light Side TV. He be rocking with the throwbacks. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. That's a fizzle. But yeah, man, other than that, man, I'm about to get out of here, people. You know, I appreciate everybody for pulling up, rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. You dig? Make sure y'all definitely share this live. Hit the like button. Go to the top of the chat. Go get your vote on. The poll is on top of the chat. Go get your vote on. You know what I mean? Please. In that order. You know, I'm hoping I'm not asking for much. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man. You know what I mean? He said, you cool, Bucks. Do your thing. At least you don't wear Spider mask trying to kick. Oh, man. Yo, you know what? Yo, you sound like Flat Earth. That's who you sound like, Jeffrey. Flat Earth. That's a fact. That's who you sound like. Flat Earth. That is you, Flat Earth. Yeah, that is you. You always give yourself up. That's Flat Earth, man. Flat Earth, you always give yourself up, man. You always give yourself up. I guarantee y'all that's Flat Earth. I guarantee y'all. But I'm about to get up out of here, though, man. Flat Earth bugging. You always can tell who Flat Earth is.
Yo, stop the music.
Let's go, man.
Hold the phone.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up.
This ain't for the throne, this is for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight. This right here. This is your spotlight. Bozo.
Dedicated crime music.
Listen, Bozo, you been a bozo since Monday wake-up call. Tripped over your ego, took a legendary fall. You been bozoing hard, no capital to disgrace. Got lost in the building, forgot your own face. You see the blunder, you hunt for the fail. Then come get this trophy, you winning by a mile. This is for the bozo of the week. You, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo what you see, so come on and claim it, you earned it, just take it. Bozo, 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 let's go as the Bozo award. Regrets, man, you collect them like they limited edition. Made a wrong turn and started 3 new competitions. You Bozo the meeting, you Bozo the deal. You Bozo your lunch, how you mess up a meal. But you own it, you don't deny it. You walk in the flame, they call you a Bozo. You just ask them to say your name. This is for the Bozo of the week. You Bozo, Bozo. You can be the Bozo all week. From your head to your torso. Take this award, don't you dare try to hide it. Cause being a Bozo, what you seek. So come on and claim it, you earned it. Just take it, let's go. Bozo, 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 Bozo. Let's go with the Bozo and ride. Let's go with the Bozo and ride. Let's go with the Bozo and ride. Let's go with the damn 050. What is a Bozo is? It's a state of mind. Leaving common sense and all your reason behind. It's an art form, a masterpiece of oops. A permanent vacation in Atlanta, whoops. Dedicated grind music. Dedicated grind music. So hold your head high, you magnificent man. You're the king of the clowns, putting skills to the test. Bozo, of the week, yeah, you Bozo. Bozo, 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 Bozo.
Yo, again, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. Popping out, rocking out with your boy. We had another nice one, quiet, but nice. You know what I mean? I rather that anyway. You dig? Dope audience. Love the way the interaction was with the audience, meaning the chat. You know what I mean? And y'all already know, man, tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern time, we are picking the Bozo. So on top of that chat, on top of this chat here, people, we have the options you can make or pick, should I say, for the Bozo. You know what I mean? We need some participation here. I mean, go get your vote on. I should have more than, the votes that I got. You know what I mean? But, on that note, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know what I mean? Participating. We had another dope one. Make sure y'all share the live. You exit the building, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General.